my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Morning, guys, and welcome to the biggest North London derby in years. This is the first one to be played outside. Let me sort. Hang on. Let's just let me sort Kudos out so he doesn't look a little bit damn. But guys, this is it. This is the North London derby. Just let me sort that. Right, done. Right, this is it. This is the North London derby. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus Tottenham. However you like to call it, it is the biggest game of this pre-season and a game we dare not lose. We cannot lose against the Arsenal. We will not lose against the Arsenal. I refuse to be beaten by the Arsenal. We are the European champions and Arsenal are the European of bottlers. But big up to everyone. Thank you for joining me on this watch-along. As we give you our third watch-along of the season, our fourth watch-along of the season, and we haven't had the greats of watch-along of pre-seasons, had we, so far? A win, a draw, a win and two draws. But tonight, we dare not lose. We dare not lose against this lot. I don't care if it's pre-season or whatever. This is a North London derby. Pride is at stake. The North London pride is at stake. And we need to keep North London white and blue and send them Arsenal fans home tonight crying to their mamas. But there you go. Hope you're doing well. Maybe being a bit over dramatic with that. But look, it is a game that I am looking forward to. But look, let's do this. I think we can win tonight. And I'll tell you one thing, what made me laugh, right? I will tell you this, right? The Spurs end, full of flags, the THFC thing in the seats, properly done. Arsenal end, they use a tea towel. I mean, that's how they support the club. They use a tea towel just to say, come on, you Gunners. I mean, at least Tottenham do it right. I mean, it does prove who is the biggest North London club and who are the proper North London club. It is us. We are the proper North London club. And I will go down fight in saying that, because Arsenal, you're from South London, and go back to South London. Sorry, Bobby. Sorry to all my Arsenal friends out there. But big up to you guys. Nearly 100 in the house. Well, 1 off 100. But the TICTOC Stadium, their Hong Kong Football Festival, the North London derby, Tottenham. And I'm sorry, I know they've put Arsenal first, but I'm putting Tottenham first and my team as the home team. But big up, the teams are out in the tunnel. There's Chirpy and the Arsenal mascot, and there's fighting in the tunnel. The mascots are punching each other. No, they're not really. Just trying to be a bit dramatic, really. Where's the cockerel off to? I mean, at least Tottenham do it properly, right? And have a proper mascots. Arsenal have a big dinosaur. They've been extinct for years because they've not picked a better one. And by the way, Arsenal, North London is ours. You're South London. Go back there. Right, big up to you guys. You can tell I'm vibed and humped for this game. I'm ready. But let's welcome a few people before we get going. Big up to Paul Brown. Big up Paul. Good evening, Dermot and guests. Big up to Jazz Fusion. Big up to my man Tequila. LOL, we'd rather be Arsenal than Spurs going into this season. But I get told off if I say that. Oh, wait, I just did. Ah, well, your opinion. Anyway, big up to you. As you can tell, I'm a little bit extra spiced this morning. There's an extra zip in my step. I've got some good news today, so I'm really pumping and bouncing. Let's do this, Shamu. Come on, Shamu Vandy Voo from New Zealand. Big up to Dan Davenport as well. Big up to Tequila. Agree, but I won't say what I want to say. This is, however, a method to my madness. Big up to you, Mr. Jazz Fusion, and a big up to you as well, Shamu. Has eaten a lot of yeah, he has. He looks a bit heavy, but this is the Arsenal time. Arsenal side, we've got Raya, White, Sauber, Koala, Luke Skelly, Odegaard, Nordegaard. The player who I refuse to mention because he's a traitorous Irish. He's a traitor to the country of Ireland. Saka, and then Martinelli and Havertz. The Spurs lineup is a Vicario in goal. We've got Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Jeff Spencer's a back four, Bentancur, Sarr, Bergville as a midfield tree. Bergville playing the number 10. And up front, Kudos, Richarlison, Odegaard. Yeah, sorry, that's my fault. I'm bad. Sorry, I'm bad. Big up at the end of the arguments that genuinely call me, yeah, well, Jazz, you're always right, man. But big up, guys. And this, on the subs bench, we've got Kinski, Austin, Danso, Sun, Basuma, Madison, Tell, Gray, Johnson, Yang, Davis, Donnelly, Abbott, Luca. No Solanke. Solanke probably will be there for the Newcastle game. But look at that. Look at the flags waving. And if you really want to know who's on the Arsenal bench, right? Gyökeres is on the Arsenal bench. He's wearing the number 14 shirt. We also got Nelson and a load of other players that I can't really pronounce. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Anyway, big up to you guys. We are about to kick off and get ready. It's a massive challenge tonight for Tottenham. Can we do it? Can we beat the Arsenal? And it will be Arsenal to get us off and underway. This is Norgard's first North London derby. Tommy Frank's North London derby. We've got Kudos, his first North London derby. Will he tonight light up the skies in Hong Kong to put Tottenham? If you wonder what kits they're wearing, Spurs are in traditional white shirts with blue sleeves, with blue shorts and white socks. Arsenal in the traditional white, red tops with white sleeves, white socks and red socks. Richarlison looking mean, lean and a fighting machine. Can he put in a better performance than he did against Wickham? Let's hope so. It is Arsenal to get us off and underway. Thomas Frank looking a little pensive, walking up in that touchline. Once more from his players today. Really wants to win this, though he did say Arsenal are the best team in the world. I say he wouldn't say no. The danger man for me is Saka. For me, he is one of the danger men for Arsenal. Can Kudos outshine the Saka man? Who knows? There's Odegaard there, the Arsenal captain in the centre there. And there's a countdown for this kickoff. But look at the Spurs side, flags and everything. Arsenal side, really quiet as a library. And that is why they are, and why come that hasn't. There we go. We are off and underway, guys. Big up to everyone watching. Here's Tottenham. Back to Porro. Porro now on the ball, looking for options. Tries to go down the wing to Kudos. To Mateus Tail. Back to Porro. Porro now goes all the way back to Romero, captain tonight. Romero back to. If you are ahead of me, Shamu, just don't spoil it. Ooh, and it is a corner to Arsenal. As we know from Shamu, the man who's in the future says Arsenal nearly a goal. Haha, corner Arsenal. That is what we want to see. That was not what we want to see. And that was Odegaard. Good atmosphere. Very good atmosphere. Very good atmosphere. A minute gone. Corner kick to Arsenal. It's Saka over the ball. Takes 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps back. Gets ready to whip this corner in. Can Spurs defend it right? That South Stand full of Spurs fans. Corner kick comes in. Good header out from Richie. Good header out. They're playing around like a ping ball machine. There's Spence now. Here comes Tottenham now on the break. Kudos looking to get it, and he doesn't. Arsenal go all the way back to Raya, who belts it up the pitch. Good header by Spence. Spence now. Arsenal get it back. Sauber, he falls over. It's a free kick to Arsenal. Big up to Wayne Bonner. Here's Saka now against Spence. Can he put one of those tackles in like he did on Porro? Here's Arsenal looking for options. Hit back now. Can Arsenal now get one? Ben White now goes back, get in the right side of the position. Arsenal just kicking it around the left side of the Tottenham defence. Here's Odegaard. Arsenal going boom, push back, but Charleston pressing. Mateus Tail pressing as well. But here's Sarr. Sarr now. Can a good tackle from Papa Sarr, and he wins the ball back from who I will not name. But Arsenal get it back. But Tottenham around them like a pack of animals. But here's Saka now. Jed Spence now. Is he going to get picked? Oh, good defending from Spency. So, and there is Lego Man asking his assistant manager, when can I play with my Lego? I want to play in my Lego. Please let me play in my Lego. Arsenal with number 2, zonal marking. It does look a little bit like zonal marking, to be fair, Shamu. Big up to everyone, 152 in the house watching. Please do hit that like and subscription button if you can. Helps this channel grow to the biggest Irish YouTube channel in the world. Corner kick comes in. Oh, here's Odegaard. Oh, just wide. Odegaard there shouting to the gods. Why did that not come in? And it was a good corner in from Saka. Tottenham really did defend it well. Good header out from Romero, but straight to Odegaard. Oh, it was a flick on. Was it from Gabriel? There's Odegaard with the shot. Yeah, it was from Gabriel. Or was that Martinelli? I think it was Martinelli that got that little flick and it just went wide. But Spurs haven't got going yet. Arsenal have had all the attention. But here's Tottenham. Here's Papa Sarr. No, sorry. It's Mateus Tail. Tail now. To Porro. Crosses it in. Oh, he was looking for Richie. Straight into the arms of Raya. Tottenham's first attack. And it ended up in the arms. But here's Arsenal. A very open game. First 4 minutes gone here, guys. Arsenal now on the right-hand side. It was Kudos with his hand in plaster. I thought it was Tail because Tail does the same thing, actually. Yeah, maybe it is Odegaard, but they have this bandage on their hand, and that's what's throwing me off a little bit. Here's Arsenal now. Lovely football now to Saka on the left-hand side against Spence. Go on, get into him, Spence. Go on. Even Spence has got this bandage on his arm. Wonder what these players are wearing bandages on the hands for. But here's now Ben White. Ben White gets it in. Good header out. And I think that was Odegaard. Was number 20. I think that is Kudos on. I know it is Odegaard on that. right wing, and then actually, hang on a minute. No, it's Kudos on the right wing and Odegaard on the left. So Kudos is the one with the bandage on his hand. Tottenham going now to Romero. Romero now to Porro. Porro chips it up the field looking for options. Doesn't find it. Gives it away to Arsenal. Arsenal again on the attack, playing it round in their own area, looking for options. Checks, goes back. Now, here we go. Here's Gabriel. Now to Ben White. Looking for options. Tottenham pressing Bergville. Now playing the more central role. I think Bergville is playing the 10, but Richie is in. The bench is down below for you. Wayne, it is Kingsley, Austin, Danso, Son, Basuma, Madison, Taylor, Gray, Johnson, Yang, Davis, Donnelly, Abbott, and Luca. So that is your bench for you. But here's Jed Spence. Well defended by Spency. Doesn't let it go out for a corner either, and gets it off the flick off Saka, and it goes out for a Spurs throw right by the corner flag of the Tottenham area. And Tottenham have a throw. Here is Jed Spence now. Who's he going to throw to? Mickey says, I'm available if you want me, but says no. But there's Bentancur now to Spence. Spence kicks it forward. Bergville looking lost in the header. Headed it back. A bit of head tennis going on. But Arsenal recycled the ball. Goes back to Ben right now, as Arsenal's now start at the back again. Looking to come forward. I have to say, for the first 6 or 7, I'd say the first 7 minutes, Arsenal have been the better side. I really have to say, but there is a long, long way to go. Kick upfield by Raya. But here's Martinelli and Arsenal. And here's Arsenal in the through. Are they going to score? Oh, no, they're not. Warning signs. And Martinelli was looking for a penalty there. Or was that Havertz? Havertz, I think, or Martinelli. Let's see who it was who went down. It was Havertz. He was looking for a penalty there for Romero. Ain't getting one. It was offside anyway. Here's Romero with the ball. Romero, captain tonight. Captain, fantastic. There's Thomas Frank. He's not happy. He looks a bit peeved already. He's saying to get the ball forward. Get the ball forward. That's what he's saying back to Bentancur. Bentancur now goes all the way back. Vicario kicks it long up the field. Looking for Richarlison. Doesn't find it. Finds Odegaard though. Odegaard now with the ball, still got the ball, looking for options. Now here's Kudos now. What can he do with the ball? Go on, Kudos, go on. Run at them. Tries to get it in. Gets deflected, and it goes out for a Tottenham corner. The first corner of the game for Spurs. And it's only taken us 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And that was Odegaard. Good little run in there from Odegaard there. Trying to get in. There's Raya. Bergville's in there. Van der Ven's in there. Bentancur's in there. Richie's in there. Kudos just on the edge of the area. Romero on the centre spot. Here's Porro with the corner kick. Tottenham, of course, playing in their new home kit. Arsenal playing in their home kit as well. How it should be. Can we get a goal here? Can we take the lead in this pre-season North London derby? Porro's telling everyone to calm down. Just relax. Puts his hand up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hits the ball. Corner kick goes in. Oh, Richarlison. Oh, virgin Jesus. That nearly went in. That nearly went in. It was such an in-swinger. And Raya really fumbled it. And there is Richie with the header. Should have scored. That should have been Spurs 1-0 up. And we didn't take it. But here's the corner. It was such an in-swinger. Oh, it hit the post as well. Raya was absolutely... The corner from Porro swung in. Oh, and it hit the post. Oh, that was so close. Oh, what a corner from Porro, though. And there is Richie. He really should have scored on the rebound. Should have done a lot better. If he had a proper number 9 up there, we would have been 1-0 up. But Tottenham has started to wake up a little bit. But here's Tottenham now. Here's Papa Sarr, the engine of that midfield. And he gets fouled. And it is a free kick to Spurs. There's no quarter given here, I tell you that now. Another bot can complain all he wants and shouts all he wants. If it's a free kick, get on with it. Moaning git. Here's Jed Spence now. Bentancur. Just inside the Arsenal area. Bergville. Back to Spence now. Back to Van der Ven. Back to Romero. Looking for options. Goes back to Mickey Van der Ven. Mickey Van der Ven. Spurs only 31% of the possessions. But here's Spurs again. Here's Kudos. Can he get... He does. He pulls it back. Oh, goes out for another corner. Well done from Spurs. And that was from Ben White, that defending there. Tottenham starting to get into the game now. And Odegaard, again, causing problems down that left-hand side. He really is. That's where Spurs are getting most of the good down there. And it's all right, the Arsenal defenders are trying to talk to each other, say, this is what we're supposed to do. But Tottenham, again, Porro, can he pull the same trick again? Puts the ball down just inside the corner flag. Big up to everyone who's watching. 11 minutes gone. Handed up, goes up in the air. Corner. Another flick going in. Oh, well caught by Raya this time, but it was going to Richie. Richie didn't get it. Oh, and here's Arsenal on the break against Kudos. Well done to Kudos there, and that's gone out. And there you go. You can moan all you want, traitor. You ain't getting that ball. And it is a throw to Spurs. Raya there, just at the moment, just wondering, moving his, I think, right arm around, his shoulder around. He thinks he's hurt his shoulder. But anyway, here is Porro. There's Sonny looking a little bit deep in thought, I would say. Do I move? Do I stay? What do I do? Here's Porro now with the long throwing up the world to Kudos. Kudos now goes through once. 3 Arsenal players around him. Still comes away with the ball. Oh, unlucky. He does get crowded out in the end, but there was 3 Arsenal players around him, and he still got there, but he just lost it at the end. But here's Arsenal now kicking it long up the field. Tottenham now just coming into the game a little bit in the last 5-10 minutes. But Arsenal there keeping the ball, just got a bit composure. Just take the sting out of the game a little bit. Just keep the ball, get a bit, just to bring Tottenham forward out of their shell. But Richie, Bergville, Kudos, all running after them, all trying to put the space down. Bergville as well is running round ragged. But Arsenal now on the forward, it gets brought down. No free kick, says the referee. Bergville gets the ball. Papa Sarr gets it. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy in that midfield. But Tottenham now get it to Porro on the right, all the way back now to Romero. Romero goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now goes to Bentancur. Bentancur to Romero. Romero now to Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr to Porro. Here's Kudos now. What can he do with the ball? Goes all the way back now to Porro. Tottenham now with the ball, trying to play it around at the back, looking for options. Romero not rushing it. Lovely chip forward ball to Richie. Richie gets the flick on, but there's nobody there. And it goes all the way back to Raya, who tries to kick it long up the field. He does. And he's looking for Saka. And Saka gets the ball, but he's offside. And it's a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. I would say the first 15 minutes has been quite even, if I'm being honest. But I think Arsenal started the better. Tottenham now have grown into the game as the game's gone on. We've had a couple of chances. We had the one from Porro where Richie Porro hit the post and Richie should have scored the rebound. And Arsenal really have only had that one chance from Havertz, was really an Odegaard, which really didn't really go anywhere. So I would say we've had the better of the chances, but it's just about taking them. But good stuff now for Spurs in the midfield. Tottenham now, the midfield are starting to run it a little bit, starting to boss the Arsenal midfield. But here's Kudos now. Porro on the wing. Is he going to use the overlap? He is. All the way back now to Bentancur. Bentancur looking for options. Porro. all the way back now to Romero. Tottenham now well inside the Arsenal half, well inside the Arsenal back line here. But here's Papa Sarr to Porro on the right wing. Goes all the way back. Thought looking for a cross, couldn't find it. Bentancur now. Tottenham looking for a bit of options. Now he's got a bit more space, but he doesn't use it. He goes to Bentancur. Little triangles. That's what Thomas Frank's football is. It's just triangle, trying to pull the Arsenal players into positions where they don't want to go. And we are doing that quite successfully at the moment. Here's Romero. Now Romero goes now. They're going from right to left now. Here's Odegaard, who's had a good bit of, and there is Arteta. I don't know what the fuck he's moaning about. Seriously. I don't know what he's moaning about, Arteta. Is he moaning because he hasn't bought his Lego? He hasn't been allowed to go to the Lego store? I don't know. Here's Kudos. Kudos now all the way back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Odegaard. Odegaard now. Jed Spence is doing a bit of the overlap. Good little interchange there between the three of them. Here's Odegaard now. Flicks one way, goes to another. Odegaard, he's going to get the cross in, and it doesn't. He keeps it alive. Here's Jed Spence. Can he get the cross in? He doesn't. He goes to Bentancur. Again, it's these little triangles that are pulling Arsenal out and players into positions where they don't want to go into. And that, for me, is really more telling than anything. The Thomas Frank way of playing football is the Tottenham players are really buying into it. Good stuff from Spurs here. Really put the pressure on the Arsenal. Looking for Kudos, and it's gone. Oh, his shirt was being pulled. But there's Bentancur with a lovely little chip into the area. And Kudos, he was just looking for the run. Looking to Kudos just to bend his run a little bit. But there is the fans. I don't know who they are. Posh people with loads of money. Sitting in the posh seats. Anyway, long kick up the field. Flick on by Arsenal, but good header on. But here's Arsenal. Surely not. And it's good defending by Porro there. And it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. And it is him, the man who shall not be named, nearly scored there. Big up to everyone that is watching. If you are watching on YouTube, hit the like and subscription. If you are watching on X, please pop over and do the same. It would be great to see you guys. It really would. Declan Rice now coming over. So let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Here's Arsenal now with the corner. Corner comes or played it short. Looking for options. Are they going to go down? They play it. They don't play it in, but sort of go outside the area. Now here's Odegaard. Odegaard tries to chip. Now to Sauber. Sauber quicks it in. Oh, it's gone out and it's gone offside anyway. And another offside from Arsenal. Big up to everyone that's watching. Really, really, really grateful for all the support that you've shown this channel over this summer. It really has been really humbling for us to see the growth we've made. So I'm really, really humbled, and thank you guys for everyone following us on TikTok, X, as well as here on the YouTube channel as our march for 3K continues, as we want to get up there before Christmas if we can. I would love to get there before Christmas. What a way to start 2026 on 3K. That would be absolutely fantastic for us as a channel as we look to grow, become bigger, better. I'd be lucky to get into the top 10 with this team. I do you know what, Tequila? I don't know if you're watching the game, if you have got a link for the game. It's not been as bad as people think. It's actually been quite a good game. Actually, from us, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Anyway, here's Ben White. Nearly 20 minutes gone 0-0, but Spurs have been the better team. They've grown into the game. Arsenal started off well with the first, say, 5, 6-7 minutes, but Spurs have actually been the better team since then with the better chances. But here's Arsenal now on the attack, going towards the south stand, going towards where the Tottenham fans are. Here's Arsenal. Well tackled from Kudos. Well done, sir. And he runs up the wing like a bullet train coming out of coming out of Japan, looking to go to one side to the other, bit like Jeremy Clarkson in Top Gear, trying to race the guys when in his car against a bullet train. And of course, the bullet train is the fastest train in the world in Japan. Unless people don't know that, there's a bit of a fact for you. Anyway, here's Jed Spence. And by the way, Jeremy Clarkson did beat them in the car, by the way. Anyway, it's a free kick. No, it's not. I'll just go and sit down, I'll tell you. You're really doing my nutting already. Jeez, you sarcastic Lego idiot. Seriously. Sorry to any Arsenal fans that are watching. Anyway, here's Ben White. Ben White, and well defended by Spurs. Tottenham again playing these little triangles. And you can see Spurs are set up like that as well. When they get the ball, these little triangles appear, which is pulling the Arsenal players out of the positions where really they don't want to go. They don't want to be there. And it leaves gaps for Tottenham to move into. And see, this is so different from Ange Ball, where it was just play it from the back and just attack. There's more of a method to this. There's more of a constructive way of playing. And I think Tottenham are now starting to get a little flick out. And it goes out from Vicario. He was under pressure, to be fair to him. But I think Thomas Frank will be pleased in what he's seeing. There's one Arsenal fan on the phone. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Arsenal. Yes. I've just bought the shirt today. Thank you very much. Arsenal playing it around the back four. The game's gone really quick. So the first 20 minutes have flown by. But it's a game we dare not lose. Oh, God. Can you imagine the Arsenal fans all summer if they beat us now? There'd be no stopping them. But well tackle from Romero, doing the captain's job there. But here's Kudos now. Kudos surrounded by three. And he's bell-ended there. He's absolutely thrown to the ground like a rag doll. The referee says, oh, no, sorry, I'm not having that. That's a free kick to Spurs. Mr. Kelly, you Skelly. No, that's it. Sorry. I'm warning you. Do that again, you're going in my book. And that was a vicious tackle. Didn't even go for the ball at all. And that should be a yellow card. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And he's now down. And Tottenham are in the Arsenal area when they were looking at a replay. Spurs were attacking. Here's Mickey. Mickey was brought down, and that's a free kick. Look, Skelly is down injured. Well, it serves you bloody right for doing the stupid tackle there, doesn't it? And it's a free kick to Spurs anyway. And Arsenal can complain all they want. But seriously. And there's Mickey saying to Odegaard, look, pee off. It's my ball. I'm having it. You're not getting it. It's my free kick. And it is, I suppose. There's Thomas Frank talking to him. Really encouraging them. And there's Lewis Skelly on the ground. I think it's his right leg. Now, I'm not trying to dramatize this or anything, guys, but I think they might be thinking it looks like right, his leg's out flat. Let's have a look at it again. There's Saka. Some of the highlights of the first half. There was Odegaard's shot. Ooh, it was a little flick on there for Martinelli. Was that Salba? There was Saka again. This is in the early stages of the game, but that was a great tackle. That was from Papasar in the midfield. Stopped Saka in his right now. It was Kudos. Kudos running down on Raya. What's Kudos going to do here? Kudos is going to shoot, and it does. And that was the one that got the deflection. It was went out for the corner. But is he up? Yeah, he is. Lewis Skelly is now up. Pours more water over his head. And there's the referee. He's going to let him on. FIFA International Hong Kong referee. Tottenham bench are complaining about something. Don't know what they're complaining about. They are complaining to the fourth official, but here's Kudos now. Kudos, can he get to it? Oh, just a bit overrun by Porro, and it just runs out of the way. A very hot evening in Hong Kong, very humid, very difficult to play in, not easy conditions to play football in, probably very high humidity as well. So, look, let's hope that there will be changes at halftime. You're sure of that. But Arsenal have been out there longer than Spurs, so they do have the advantage of being acclimatized to the Hong Kong sort of weather better than Spurs have. But this is a football match. Doesn't matter if you're out there 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. It's what you do on the night when you've got the ball in front of you. And Tottenham Hotspur at the moment seem to be the slightly better side. I would say 50-45, I say, in favour of Spurs. Not much in it. It's a North London derby, and there never is. But here's Odegaard, goes past one, finds Bergville. Bergville now. Here's to Jed Spence. Jed Spence back to Bergville. Bergville now to Bentancur. Bentancur goes from left to right now to Romero. All the way over to the other side to Kudos now. Kudos now with the ball. What's he going to do? Goes by one. Goes by two. Gets pushed back, but he finds Bentancur in the centre. Tottenham recycling the ball here. Here's Romero. Romero looking for options. Stops, checks, goes back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence, nearly half an hour gone in the first half. 0-0 here in Hong Kong in the TICTOC Stadium here for the Hong Kong Football Festival of 25-26 pre-season as Spurs gear up for the Super Cup in 2 weeks' time. The Premier League starts in 3. Is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks. Richie, good stuff from Richie now. Richie brought down, but referee says play on. Kudos now. Here's Odegaard. Can Odegaard score? Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, my word. Odegaard hits the post. It's gone out for a corner. It might have got a deflection, but second time Tottenham Hotspur have hit the post. There was Richie. There was Kudos. Kudos, lovely little ball. Hits, comes off an Arsenal defender. There was Odegaard. And it did get a deflection of Ben White's sort of inner leg. And it goes out for a corner. Twice Tottenham have hit the post in the first half. And we could have been 2-0 up. But a corner kick to Spurs. It's Kudos to take it. On the opposite side, on the right-hand side, puts his arm up in the air. 27 minutes gone, 0-0 here in Hong Kong. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, for God's sake, Porro. Oh, my word. That was going in. Porro and Richie tried to head it, and instead of heading it in the net, he heads it out of the net. Oh, my Richie, my days. That was going in. Oh, Richie. Oh, for God's sake. You had an open goal and you still missed it. How the hell bells did you miss that, Richie? Seriously. Oh, my God. As I said, Spurs are actually the better side now. Arsenal, right? Do you know what? Arsenal are not worrying me. I know this is pre-season, probably changing the Premier League, probably first North London derby, but we seem to be the better side at the moment. We've grown into the game. We're creating more of the chances, but Richie, Lord God, this is why we need a number 9. Please, just buy us, Levy, just spend money and get a striker that's going to score goals because Richie ain't going to be your man. Richie, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Lord. Here is Kudos now to Spurs. It's not that bad, Tequila. I do know what. I get you with the forward line. I really do. I think, look, I think Kudos and Odegaard are doing very well. I think the one that's letting it down is actually, to be fair, it's with Richarlison. You get a proper number 9 up there and he gets you goals because we are creating the chances, which is more than I can say than we did against under Ange Postecoglou. But a lovely ball, and it's gone out, and it's going up towards Raya now with the ball. Now, here's Arsenal. Yeah, well, you know as well as I do, Tequila, football is not as easy as just sell them. You know that as well as I do. Yeah, I'm glad you know it. I'm glad you got the science of it. You know, it's not as easy as you think it is. But here's Arsenal. Tottenham now. Here's Ben White. Arsenal now. Odegaard. Arsenal now. Tottenham pressing out. Here comes now Odegaard now to Ben White is on the wing. Saka just inside between Bentancur and Jed Spence, but Tottenham now pressing the ball out. Half an hour gone, 0-0. And to be fair, apart from the first 6-7 minutes, I think Tottenham have been the better side. Arsenal have not threatened one iota. I think defensively we've looked strong. Midfield, we've looked really strong. I think we are bossing the midfield. And as for the forward line, look, I thought Kodos and Odegaard have played very well. But I think, again, we just need that striker. If Solanke's up there, I think Solanke takes some chances. I just don't think Richie's your striker. I will agree with that. And both gone down. It is a free kick to Spurs. I'm not. I've had a good news this morning, Tequila, and I've just had it zapped out of me. You know, I get it. You're not impressed with the team. I get it. You're not impressed with our signings. I get it. You're not impressed with football in general. I get it. You want this. You want that. We all want better stuff. We all want better players. We all want better. We all want better players at the club. Of course we do. And I don't think we are going to have another shit season. I'm sorry. I don't think we are. And there's a cooling break now, guys, drinks break. So I think it's a 3-minute break. So it gives us a chance to catch our breath a little bit and just carry on. I agree with you. We need a better striker. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. We need 3 or 4 players. I agree with you that we've not been very good in the transfer market. But when the players are on that pitch and cross that white line, they will get my full support, no matter how good or bad they play. And at the moment, some of the players, most of the players on that pitch are playing really well. And I say you get a striker on there, you get a Dom Solanke or somebody on there who will take them chances. But I get it. I do get it, and I think we have played well. We've first 5-6 minutes, Arsenal were on top, and we've grown into the game. If we took our chances, we'd be 2-0 up. I think Odegaard's been absolutely brilliant down the wings, and so is Kodos as well. Here's Porro, first chance, hit the post. Richie should have buried that, to be fair. And then his Odegaard again with another chance. He got deflection, hit the post. And from the corner, Richie should have scored. I get you. I understand that. But I think when the players are on there, I think we need to give them 110%, which I am going to give them. And as I said, the majority of the players on there have done well tonight. We all need improvement. Of course we do. We can say we need improvement until we're blue in the face. But it doesn't mean that we're going to get it now. But Bentancur is ready to come back on. There's Vicario. I think wait for that to happen. Anyway, Vicario with a long kick forward, long up the field. I'll be so glad once this transfer window's shut and we've done, just get back to concentrating on football. I mean, this is my 45th year of following Spurs, and I've seen a lot worse than what I'm seeing now, believe me. I get fans that haven't seen Tottenham as long as I've saved for 20 years. I've probably seen a lot, probably seen how the Poch era is a better era than we didn't win anything. And I get last season was horrible, but we did, and the people seem to keep forgetting. We ended up as European champions, rightly or wrongly. We ended up winning the second most important league in Europe, competition in Europe. And have we built on that this summer? No, we haven't. We haven't built on that with the transfers. Kudos was a good transfer. as I said earlier in this morning, another show, and it's a free kick to Arsenal to Bentancur breakdown. I mean, how incompetent do you have to be to only concentrate on one transfer at a time? And I think this window isn't shut yet either. And I get fans are frustrated. I get fans want things done now, but this isn't Football Manager or EA Sports. You can't just make a transfer straight away. You've got to want the players to come to the club. You've got to want the players to join you. And one thing I would say about Ange Postecoglou, I think the likes of Madison and Tell and players who really were undecided about coming, Ange Postecoglou was the difference. Well, we are European. We are champions of Europe. So PSG, they won the Champions League. We won the Europa League. We still won a European competition, Jazz. So you can say what a PSG, they're Champions League winners, we're the Europa winners. We've actually won a European competition, so we're European champions. So, I don't know what else you want to call it. Really don't. Here's Saka now to Odegaard now on the wing. Arsenal pushing back, 36 minutes gone, 0-0. Arsenal now trying to get back into the game, trying to go from left to right against Porro now. What can Porro do? Porro and Richarlison doubling up. Here's Bergville pressing in that midfield, trying to press out. Arsenal now get the ball with Saka. Again, it's Odegaard and Spence doubling up. A lot of that you didn't see last season with Johnson and Odegaard or Udogie. Crosser comes in, good defending that was by Spurs, kicks it out. Ben's right, recycles the ball. Here is Sauber now. And good tackling that was from Spurs. But here is Saka. Saka now, Arsenal. Good defending by Spurs, really was. And it is a free kick to Tottenham. And Mickey van der Ven was fouled, so it is a free kick. Arsenal don't look any less as dangerous in the up front than we do. And we're bossing the midfield. I think we are the better side in this game. As much as anyone probably will disagree with me and probably say I'm talking shite. I don't think we are. I think we are bossing it, and we are the better side. Again, you take your chances. You're 2-0 up. If we had a decent striker up there, we would have been 2-0 up. But there's Richie now. Good header on from Richie. Here's Bergville. What do you mean a stolen valor? We're still European champions. We won a European competition, didn't we? So what do we call ourselves then? We're still European champions. We won a European competition. PSG are Champions League winners. They're European champions. We're European champions. So I'll say that's how I see it. And I've been, I'm nearly 50, so I think I'm allowed to how I want to. If PSG won a major in all of Europe, they are champions. Spurs are winners of the Europa League. Stolen valor and never a good luck. I still don't understand what you're trying to get at. It doesn't matter how bad our season was or how bad we were on the ranch. I know there's a lot of ranch haters out there. But we still won the second most important European. I'm still buzzing off that European win. And I seem to be getting shut down all the time from it. I'm not allowed to have my opinion, or I'm not allowed to. I have to be this way or that way. I'm me. And I've supported Tottenham since I was 5 years old. I'm nearly 50. So, I'll always see things how I see it. I will always say how I see things. May not agree with everyone. Everyone may not agree how I see things. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. It's not skin off my nose. But I still class us as European champions, and I still don't understand what you're trying to get. Put another way, if you won the Conference League instead of the World, would you say, yeah, I would do? I would say the same thing. Still say we've won a European competition. It's like we won the Cup Winners' Cup back in '63, right? Does that make us European champions? Yeah, of course it did, because we won a European competition. Maybe I am a bit defensive today, Tequila. We are Europe. We won a European competition. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal. 40 minutes gone. Jed Spence tackles the player. I just see it complete. I just see it differently to everyone else. Yeah, they won a European competition. It's how I see it. Not everyone's going to see the same thing as me. And I don't expect people to. It does look sharp today, Carl. He rarely does. And I respect your opinion. I hope you respect mine. That's all I ask for. Just I have a different opinion to people, and I see the game differently to everyone. Just see it differently. Just because I'm not fully agile, or I'm not I'm not happy how our transfer window's gone. No, I'm really not happy, and I know what we need. But when the players are on that pitch for 90 minutes, I will support the team, good, the bad, or the ugly. I don't think we're going to have I don't think we're going to have a worse season than we did last season. I think we've definitely finished top 5, top 6. I think we are capable of that. We've got a squad at that. Yeah, the squad needs adding to. Of course it does. Do we need a striker? Yes. Do we need a number 6? Yes. Do we need a proper left back? Yes. Do we need clarity in areas? Yeah. I don't think Richie's good enough as a striker. I think Kudos was a good signing to get Morgan Gibbs White through the door. Yeah, I do, Tequila. I do think it's a top 5, top 6 zone. I mean, we see at the end of the season, did anyone think we were going to win the Europa League? Not a lot of people gave us a chance. We were going to win the Europa League and finish 17th in the league. Why would you? But we are, we did win the European competition. I know you did. I think I did as well. I think you're the one that actually got closest to where we finished it. Yeah, you did. I know you did. I think you're the closest one to get us where we are in the league, actually, as well, out of all of us, to be fair, if you're looking at it. But here's Richie. Richie loses it again. This is why we need a striker. And coming up to half time. Long kick up the field. Jed Spence wins the ball. Good defended by Spence. Richie Bergville comes in, tries to tackle, loses it a little bit. But Arsenal have not looked threatening at all, by the way. I think Tottenham have been more threatening. Good tackle for Mickey van der Ven. That's how you tackle. Well defended. And we're coming up now to half time. A minute or so to go. I will take a short break. And then I will be back. Good header out that was for Tottenham. Arsenal now trying to build at the end of the first half. There will be changes in the second half, by the way. But as I said before, I think Tottenham will be the better side in this first half. I think we've looked dangerous down the wings. The midfield, we've bossed it. There is, he's tried to chip the keeper. Oh, what a goal from Papa Sarr. from the halfway line, chip Raya off his line. Tottenham take 1-0 up, and it's Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0 in this North London derby. And what a goal it really was from the halfway line from Papa Sarr's third goal in 2 games, 2 against Wickham, now 1 against Arsenal. Tottenham have deserved this 1-0 lead. And there's, come on, you Spurs, 1-0 up. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. It really was. Was it from the halfway? It was inside the half, just outside the centre circle. Chip Raya over the top of the net, and Tottenham are 1-0 up. What a goal. Honest to God, what a goal that was from Papa Sarr. And again, a lovely chip. Raya way off his line in the back of the net. What is Raya doing? I don't give a shit. It's Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0, just before half time. 3 minutes to be added on, guys. So let me get that up for you as well. The flags are flying in the Tottenham end of the ground. Look at that. All there. Raya beaten. The better team won. Elite chip back in the net full. It was a great chip as well. And Spurs get the goal they richly deserve in this first half. They really have bossed the midfield. They have really defended absolutely brilliantly. Okay, the wingers and Kudos and Alderbar have played well. Richie should have scored 2. We can argue that. We can argue that into next week. But Papa Sarr, what a goal. What vision. What an absolute belter from just outside the centre circle. Does chip it. Chips Raya, who was out of his area, who was outside his 6-yard box. And Tottenham take the lead. 1-0 Spurs. That's what we want. But now we've got some defending to do. Here's Odegaard. Puts his hand up in the air. Going through in. Header in. Good header out. Yeah, it was a very good goal. Tequila. I like Sarr. 3 goals in 2 games now. 2 against Wickham, 1 against Arsenal from just outside the centre circle. Chip Raya. What vision from the young lad. And he is a danger. A question to you, Tequila. Right? Can he play in the number 10 role, Papa Sarr? For you? Three corners each. Fair enough. Oh, well, who do you want in the team then, Tequila? If you don't want Sarr in the team, I mean, well, like who? Put names in the chat. Who do you want to see in the team? We know Basuma's not good enough. Jazz says, sounds like an improvement candidate under Frank. Yeah. But who do you want in the team to kill? We know Basuma's not good enough. We know he needs to go. Who would you recommend that we need to put in that midfield? All right, then. Let me ask you a question then. Oh, header out. Oh, well out from Richie. We know Kulu's back training again. Out of the 2, who do you start against Burnley? Yeah, well, Kudus could. Kudus has played there for West Ham. But if you could say going for Modders or Kulu, who do you start against Burnley then? Because we know Kulu's back in training. Arsenal putting on a bit of pressure here at the end of the first half. I think we are going to come up after this corner kick. It will be half time. Oh, header out. And that is it, guys. It is halftime here. It is Arsenal 0, Tottenham 1. A goal from Papa Sarr from outside the centre circle, Chip Raya, just at the end of the first half. Then, do you put Kulu on the left then, Tequila? Do you think he can take over? Say, put Kudos, Madders, and Kulu. So he can fill in more. Yeah, that's a fair point. I get that. I get that. Kulu is more flexible. I will get that. So we know we desperately need a striker. We know that. But let me ask you this then. Do you think if Solanke scores today, he scores them goals that Richie misses? Do you think he does? Because I think he does put it. I think he does better than that. But um, yeah, what do you mean by filling more gaps, Tequila? What do you mean? Do you mean he floats around better in that 10 role? Kulu. He's more flexible. Okay. He's a better striker than Richie, but not good enough for a top 14. If that's you and me were both underwhelmed with the Solanke signing, and I think I'm still in your camp on Solanke. I think I'm still with you on that. Financial and contractual obligation to take your place, Pentagon 6, Mars, Candace, whoever is available. But no, I agree with Tequila, with Solanke. Him and me were both underwhelmed by that. And I'm underwhelmed by it. He should have scored against Reading in the first watch along. I just think we can do better. I mean, Kulu on the pitch can cover the wing and play it. I get you. He needs, if needs must. I can only see, yeah, that actually, I would agree with you on that 100%. I will agree. Kulu does give you more options there. I would agree with you on that. Look, I just think we can do better up front. I think we desperately need a striker. But who do you go and get? Who's available now? And we've left things so late in the transfer market because we spent the last 2 or 3 weeks flumbling around with Morgan Gibbs White, and we didn't do anything. But guys, if you want to give me 2 minutes, I will return. And yeah, I will return. Just give us 2 minutes. I need the loo. Sorry, I'll be back in a few minutes. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to play the our channel sponsor. I'm actually made this can be a good thing. No, I am going to do it now. Right, the VPN, our channel sponsor, private internet access. I've got it up there, so I've got 1:32 to get up, get to loot, and back down again. So here's Colin to explain everything what you do. Right, I have to get ready for this because I'm going to have to leg it. So if you see me, let's see, can I do it in 1:32? Right, okay. Right, this should be fun. Let's have a bit of fun with this. Right, here's Colin with everything you need to know about private internet access, our channel sponsor for the 25-26 season. And here we go. On your marks, get set, go.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about private internet access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as private internet access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private internet access, all you gotta do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well, as you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem, and it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private internet access. Get yours now.
God damn. Damn. Damn me, damn. Damn, didn't make it back in time. I should. Too slow is right. Done. Yeah, it was. I've tried to race it back to Kilo. Sorry. Right. Big up to Greg Senna as well. Big up. Yeah, on the striker, let's see what Jazz has to say. We have wasted too much time to gain. You're probably, and look, to say it's probably late now, you're probably right. But the window isn't over until the 1st of September. So knowing us, we'll probably get somebody in at the end of the day. I still think we will get two. I mean, Ben Jacob has said we will get. He said it on We Are Tottenham TV. We're going to get 2 to 3 players in. And I still think that's right. I still think we will. But it's going to be, yeah, it's just one of these windows. Every window with the same. I don't know why we're any different. Every window with the same. Have you wasted too much time? Yeah, we did waste too much time with Morgan Gibbs White. Absolutely did we waste too much time on the one transfer. And I said it earlier this morning. A club as size as Tottenham should be able to do 2, 3, 4, transfers, multiple transfers at once. We shouldn't just be stuck on one transfer or one player. We should be looking around 2 or 3 and trying to get multiple deals done. I don't know. I just don't know. I am so frustrated with the window at the moment. It is really is turning into last year's window where we were very slow in our getting players in. But look, things can change in an instant. We could announce today or tomorrow we've signed somebody. So it really is a case of seeing what happens and taking it every day as it comes. I mean, I know, Tequila, this is a little bit from The Athletic, but it does prove that Tottenham are in Paulinho loan talks with Bayern Munich. Now, I don't know if you guys would be happy with that. Would you be happy with him as the number 6? Hello, where am I with the chat? Am I way behind? Oh, am I way behind? Why am I so behind with the chat? Oh, no, I'm not. It's on something else. So what do you think to that, guys? It is from The Athletic. I will try to get the article up if I can. Yeah, here we go. This is from The Athletic. I do not want to. Oh, really? Everything you do, right, you got to sign in with it and create an account. Yeah, I don't want to create an account with you lot, but I'm going to have to just read out the article. Thank you. Pain in the bloody ass. It's for... Anyway. Thank you. And now I've got to pay for it after doing. I do not want to. Sod you then. I ain't paying £1.50 a month to read the bloody thing. We've got on striker unless you move 2 guys you want. Yeah, exactly. We've got to move guys out, and Basuma's one. I don't know who you guys think would be the second. Camelo or Grosso are currently available in your price range. I don't know much on either, to be fair. I will have a look at them, and I'm back tonight at 8 with the post-match show, so I will let you know probably them. So I look up them during today, Jazz. I will do. Greg says too slow, Dermo. Yeah, I know it's too slow. Sorry, Greg. I tried to be quicker, but I hope you did. Do hit the link below for the private PPN. 290 of you are watching already, so big up to you guys, everyone that's watching. I'm still waiting for my new Spurs shirts to come. I can't wait for them to come, to be fair. Looking to get them in and wear them. Hopefully by the Bayern Munich game, they should be here, hopefully. And then I've ordered a new hoodie and a new see Sesko. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Sesko Tequila, to be fair. That's a very good shout. Tequila, the link's in. Do you want to jump on? And while we're at half time, and just talk about some of these transfers. If you want to pop up, you're more than welcome. Yeah, it will be an even battle between us and the United, but I think we've got the edge because we've got Champions League football. Oh yeah, sorry. I did send you a message, by the way. So just let me know if you got that. I have sent you a little message. So just let me know if you've got that. And look, I would love to get Sesko in. I really would. But let's see what happens now. Stats at halftime: 6-5 shots in Arsenal's favour. We've had 1 shot on target. Corners 63 in Arsenal favours. Offsides 3-1 in Arsenal favours. No, 1 yellow card to us. No red cards, but we've had the ball possession 51% to 49%. So the ball possession has been really tight, but we've just edged it. But Arsenal didn't even have shot on target in that first half, and that's how good we were. We were very compact, very defensively better than we've been. And I want to ask you guys a question, right? Would you take a more defensive Tottenham under Thomas Frank than the attacking football we watched under Ange Postecoglou? Would you, if Andrew's in charge now? Sorry, Tequila, I don't mean to give you PTSD. Over Ange, sorry, but are you happier with the football you're watching under Thomas Frank, or do you want Ange ball under Thomas Frank, or do you think he's doing a grand job? So you've got 3 options. You've got option A, how Thomas Frank is doing fine; B, Ange ball under Thomas Frank; or C, there's no difference between either. So they're your 3 options. Let me know, guys, what you think. It's very hard to watch alongs on your own, to be fair, because you've got nobody to bounce off, and that's why I depend on you guys so much. Shamu says the players are back out. Spurs players still talking to one another. And I tell you, I've got to think of playing about Spurs play, by the way. You got to pay 45 fucking quid to watch all the preseason games, and I don't use Spurs plays then for the rest of the year. Yeah, so would I. I take a balanced attack. I agree with you, Tequila, 100%. I'm with you. I'm on that train with you all the way. So, do you see Thomas Frank then? Question to you then, Tequila. Do you see Thomas Frank giving you that balanced attack, more balanced playing than you had? Than we've seen last season. So we're off and on the way for the second half. Here's Romero, 1-0 up, of course, against our North London rivals. The first ever North London derby to be played outside of England. And of course, we went over in the pre-match thoughts as well that the first, I think, was in 1800s when it was abandoned after 75 minutes. Apparently, and I've done my research into this, some say for bad light, others say for crowd trouble. So even then, we didn't like the Arsenal. But here's Kudos now. Kudos running down the wing. He's got he's got Porro on the overlap. Porro. And that's a free kick, referee. Thank you very much. No, he says play on. Goes in. Oh, who was in there? Nobody. Oh, here's Arsenal now. On the back. No changes for what I can see, guys. And I think this is going to be the side I think we're going to see mostly against Newcastle, bar one or two, but good defense. Our midfield's been absolutely brilliant today. I think the only thing that's let us down is the front three. I will get to your comment now. It is a free kick to Spurs. I hope Frank will have defended the game in question. Our opponents, our own personal at time, amongst other things. I think our last manager, who I don't want the name, he did fail at that. I agree with you. You and me were different on that manager, but I have to see, looking back in it now, Tequila, and looking back on how I was with that manager, I have to agree with you. I was wrong. I was very wrong. And I have to admit that maybe I was blinded by what he'd done up in Celtic, and you did actually point that out to me, by the way. And maybe I was wrong. And I have to admit, you were probably a majority of people in our chat were right on that last season. But his kudos again. He's been an absolute monster of a signing. It's gone out for a corner to Spurs. I'll tell you one thing, it's gone out for a goal kick. I don't know how. It came off the Arsenal player. So it should be a corner. Papa Sarr Kai from the halfway line over Ray's head. Absolute beautiful goal. But no, I agree with you, Tequila. I think you were spot on with that. And you got a lot of heat unfairly. And I'll always stick up for you. And I have stuck up for you. Doesn't matter about our football opinions. You may differ on a load of things, but one thing we won't do is fall out over them. We may have a really good debate and a heated debate, but you may have never fell out over a football opinion. I ain't going to start now. And I like debating you because you actually bring the best out of me, to be fair, Tequila, if I'm being honest. You do. You ask me the questions that nobody, and you are the Simon Jordan of this channel, and you know what I mean by that, because you die by your convictions. It is on fire, Kai. 3 goals in 2 games, absolutely on fire. But here's Arsenal now on the attack. But look at Jedi Spence using his Jedi magic and just saying to the Arsenal player, "You will lose the ball. You will lose the ball." And the Jedi magic worked, and the Arsenal player lost the ball. It's gone out for a Tottenham Hotspur goal kick. 48 minutes. Just going here. Kai says Sarr is working hard to win starting spot. He is. I think he's already earned it, to be fair. I've been really impressed with Papa Sarr today. I've been impressed with Bergville. Bentancur, again, a bit quiet, but I like Bentancur when he's quiet because that means he's doing his job. I think the back 4 has been really strong. The back 5 have been strong as well. I think Bergville's done as well. I think Sarr and Bergville play very well together. But do you know what, Tequila, you do? You do bring the best out of me. And that's what I like about working with you. You do bring the best out of me. You bring the side of me where I've got to really think and I've got to really... Here's Kudos. Kudos checks. Oh, lucky, trying to set Sarr up and it hits Sarr's knee. But Tottenham get it back again. Recycle the ball to Porro. Porro now with the ball. What's he doing? Gets it back to Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr now looking to go left to right. Doesn't find Bentancur. These little triangles. Absolutely, again. You can see them, little triangles all over the pitch. And it's about pulling Arsenal players out of positions, and they're not coping with it. And again, Tottenham are just constantly changing formation, changing how they're playing every 10 minutes in the game. And it's really confusing Arsenal here. And maybe Arteta has played against the Brentford players. And to be fair, I don't rate our team highly. I didn't last year, honestly, Dermo. I haven't really liked them since Kane left. I get what you're saying. I agree with you. I think we really failed when Kane left. We haven't replaced him. And I said to you before, and you know I have, that Kane did 2 jobs of 1 striker. And we've placed Kane with 1 striker that does one of his jobs. But Richie's not that other striker. I'm sorry, he's not. But no, you do bring the best out of me. And that's why I like you are. You ask me the questions that nobody else thinks of. And one thing about it, I respect the hell out of you. And you respect the hell out of me. I know, and we're brothers and we work well together. And I just yeah, I just want to put it out there that I think Tequila was right on the money. I think last season, just for the heat he got, I think was very unfair. I can be a Spurs fan, not the rate the team as much. Both can be true. I'm not into fake fan like certain channels say, but yeah, I get you. I get you. And I think you're right on that. I mean, I've been supporting Tottenham since the early 80s, and I'm now 48, so probably knock a few years off that. So this is my 45th season of following Tottenham and supporting Tottenham, and I've always tried to give a balanced point of view, maybe a bit deluded, and it goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Maybe maybe a lot of people don't agree with my deludedness sometimes, but I just think that you got to be different. You got to be different, and Tequila's different to me, and I'm different to Tequila. But him and me bring the best out of each other. And I think that's the best thing about this channel, that me and Tequila, when we do shows, like James and me don't think the same. James has different opinions to me, and we bring the best out of each other. I think we do, and I think you support Tottenham how you see fit. But at the end of the day, um, I don't think I think what Tequila just said is spot on. I can't disagree with that one iota. Greg says, agreed to Kid. I think we focus on the younger signings. We do need big players with lots of experience, but it's about going and getting them, and we don't get them. That's the thing. My point is, you can be a fan of a team, but not like the team at the same time. Yeah, I've hated teams, Tequila. There was teams in the early 90s I couldn't stand. I hated the Peter Shreves team. I know we pushed Everton all the year to nearly win the league in 84, 85. But I hated that team. Do you know, and that's the team that had Glenn Hoddle in and Steve Perriman in and Graham Roberts. And the majority of the team, Keith Burke, is just, I didn't like Peter Shreves as manager. Couldn't stand him. Maybe I was too upset because I was young at the time that Keith Burkittshaw left. But I didn't start liking the team until David Pleat came in. And that attacking side, good tackle that was from Spencer. It's a free kick to Arsenal. So look, I've had managers I don't like. That's it. Don't give the ball back to him. It's a North London derby. Go away, Odegaard, please. Stop being an idiot. So I get it. I do get it. And I agree with Greg as well. Absolutely 100%. Oh, Lord. Here's Arsenal on the attack. Tottenham still 1-0 up from that brilliant goal from Papa Sarr on the halfway line. Years ago, it was Naeem from the halfway line. Now we've got Sarr from the halfway line. People are old enough to remember that. Oh, dear. That's going back a few years. Big up to everyone that's watching. Just seen the goal playing it out from the back. Yeah. Do you know what? There's nothing here that really, I don't know what you guys feel, but I'm watching it thinking, do you know what? I don't think Arsenal offer much unless they bring in Gyökeres, who I don't know if he will make an appearance today. But I tell you one thing, Richie, we do look more organised. A bit proper coaching work. It does work wonders. Look, we haven't got the right players yet. I agree with that. We need more players in there. More. No, they don't actually, Keith. I think I was trying to find the word, and I think you've hit the nail in the head. Care. We seem to care more about this game than they do, which says a lot about what the North London derby means. You know what, Greg? So do I. I would love that. First tackle in. Yeah, we do care. Let me ask you a question then, guys. Is that a good thing that we care more? For me, that's a positive. That is a positive that we care more about this game and this how this game means to us and us the fans and how it feels. Are you pleased that the team see. Did the team care less last season than they do this season? Yeah, I agree with that. Totally agree with that. I don't want to become them. Please, no. No, no, no. Please, no. Yeah, exactly. They think it is their cup final. Yeah. I mean, you've got full grown men blowing bubbles. I mean, how bad can it be? I mean, you're a man of 50 years old and you're fighting a little kid for blowing bubbles. Seriously, get a grip. Grow up. I mean, we all like doing things you like doing, but blowing bubbles? Nah, not for me. Not if you're sorry, Tony, if you're watching the early West Ham fan, I truly like and respect. Apart from that, the rest of them are just blowing bubbles, plonkers. Big up to Patriot. Manager's best sign so far. Yeah, Jazz. I think this is, and I think the real Yed's spot on. I think this is Tottenham. Hello. Oh, what's he up to? He's got his boot off. They are a tiny club, Tequila. You're spot on. They are a tiny club. Oof. Right. Ben White, you need a yellow card for that, you dirty bastard. Romero's up. I think we will. I think Ben Jacobs already said Patriot would get 2 or 3 in the door before the end of the window. Tequila says no. Tequila is the voice of wisdom. He is the Simon Jordan on this channel. So I suppose if he says no, then we won't. But deadline day is going to be fun. Do you know what? I'm going to say it tonight, or I may do a pre-record on that. But you've just given me an idea, Tequila, of what your comments just give me a video idea. Good sort and a good save. Big up to I Breeder Coys. Big up to you, sir. And I've asked that other week, and everyone said, hell no. But here we are. Yeah, you did actually, to be fair. No, to be fair, you did. So I have to give you credit where credit's due. Yeah, probably will. And I think, is Kudos coming off? Is he coming off? I don't know. I was just doing something. Spurs will because their attack. Yeah. By the way, Dermot, did you watch? I haven't yet. Look, right. I'm sorry. Right. Arteta, please go back into your fucking box and stay there, you leg-headed idiot. You're supposed to be inside the technical area. You spend more time outside it than you do inside it. Just because you're losing. Plonker. Seriously. Can somebody please just tell him he's not Pep? I tell you what, maybe he should go up and manage Man City. Just, you're an idiot. Seriously, man. No wonder Arsenal fans think you're a plonker. At least we've got a decent manager. Not yet, Patriot. It is on my films to watch. I tell you the truth. I'm having a problem. I've had it for the last 4 months that I can't watch anything longer than an hour on TV, apart from football. But here's Richie. Richie driving like a gazelle. Driving. Goes past 1, goes past 2, and then loses it. Richie, look, God love you. We all love you. But you're not a striker, man. Just go to Brazil and get ready for the World Cup that way. Because I don't think you're going to make the World Cup squad playing for Spurs. Right, an hour gone, half an hour to go, 1-0 up. Funny fact here, guys, we're unbeaten in our last 4 North London derby friendlies. So, yeah, we're actually unbeaten in our last 4. So I think it's a win and 2 wins and 2 and our last 3. Sorry, a win and 2 draws. Or was our last 4? 2 wins and 2 draws. Anyway, I know we're unbeaten in our last 3 or 4. Can't remember exactly how many. I will watch the new Mission Impossible film. I will watch that. But at the moment, I find it hard to watch anything than an hour. Good tackle from Porro. See, it means, this is what it means, the North London means. It may be only a friendly, but it's not a friendly. It's Tottenham versus Arsenal. I don't care if it's League Cup, FA Cup, European Cup, Conference League. It matters. This matters. This then will give the players confidence on for the Newcastle game. And it will give us the bragging rights onto the first North London derby in the season. Good tackle from Odegaard. Odegaard, Sonny doing his bit. Tottenham all back behind the ball. Arsenal looking for a way through. Thomas the Frank engine has left the station, guys. You can hear choo-choo all the way to glory. Anyway, good tackle, and it goes out for... Right, let me ask you a question, guys. What you've seen an hour gone, and if you add 2 or 3 players to this squad, is this team... We're seeing Mateus Tail, Brennan Johnson, and Danso coming on. So I wonder who's coming off. Number 4. So we've got who we got coming off. Number 17. I mean, he's really good. The 4th official doesn't really. The referee's not looking. Oi, ref, turn round. Yeah, referee. There we go. He can do his signings now. So number 17's coming off. Romero's coming off for Danso. So sorry, Greg, you're not going to see Romero. We've got number 20, Kudos, coming on for Mateus Tail, and Richarlison is coming us as well. So what I think we're going to have is Brennan Johnson down the right, Odegaard down the left, and Mateus Tail up front. Big arm around from the manager. There's Brendan Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Come on, my man. Come on. Prove to everyone why I love you so much. Why you're my favorite player. Come on. Show the world. How do we have a proper strike in the pitch now? No, we don't. No. We've got Mateus Tail. Is that any good to you? What's all this with bandages on hands, by the way? Because somebody in the chat let me know. Odegaard's done it. Jed Spencer's done it. Is it a... And that's a lovely arm around the shoulder of Richie. Probably telling me done as well. That's only his 2nd game back, by the way, in pre-season. So he's not 100% fit. But anyway, here's Tottenham. 3 changes, 3 fresh legs. Good stuff from Spurs. Here's Jed Spence now running down the wing. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0. That's what we want. I went for a 3-0 win this morning in my score prediction, just to shut somebody up in the chat, because I said, if you say 3-0, I'll leave the chat. So I said 3-0. It was funny. Between 10 and Johnson combined, we have 0.8 strikers on the pitch. I can't believe we paid that much for it. I know. I'm still dumbfounded now, Tequila. I mean, I don't know. Did we know each other when that happened, Tequila? I don't know. Was I doing my channel at the time when we bought Richie? Because I can't remember. But I know I felt a lot of money for a player. Yeah, yes, me too. Was I? I can't remember. Was I happy with the signing? Because I need to go back and look at that video. Was I happy with that signing? Or did I say at the time it was too much? I think I said he was... No, probably not. I don't remember if I was or not, but I always went round with the analogy of he was a big fish in a small pool at Everton, but he came to Spurs and he was a small fish in a big pond at Tottenham. Lovely crossfield ball from Porro to Odegaard. Here's Odegaard now. Odegaard running through, goes out for another Tottenham corner. Odegaard today has been absolutely outstanding. Absolutely brilliant today. He's been absolutely so threatening down that left wing. He really has. And there's Sonny, Captain Fantastic, warming up now on the pitch with Yang as well. Are we yet to see? Are we going to see Sonny come on? Sonny, to me, like, guys, is this Sonny Swan song? Is he going to MLS after this tour? Yeah or nay in the chat? I think he is. And according to Kit the Spurs, can we go 2-0 up? Can we header out by Arsenal? But here is good forward pass that was from Spence to Tell. Tell now on the ball, checks, goes left, goes right, goes left, goes right. Lovely ball, flicks it in, heads down. Oh, how the fuck did we miss that? Seriously, Mickey van der Ven, just wide of an open goal. Oh, but what a cross from Tell though. Tell left, he went left, right. It was a bit like John Barnes in the '86 World Cup when he put the cross in for Gary Lineker, and he could have equalised against Argentina. The same sort of cross there. Oh, it was pressured there by Luke Skelly, but it was exactly the same thing. Lineker should have scored in '86 against Argentina to make that 2-2, and Mickey van der Ven should have scored there to make it 2-0. 2-0 to Spurs. Big up the Wayne. Remember, serves me right. He said Regician was Pele. Did I? All right, fair enough. Shows how much I know of football then. Did I really say that? Oh dear. Oh, did I really say that, Wayne? Oh dear. Never mind. The lads are going to have a good laugh at me for that one. Tequila's already writing up his reply now. I can see him doing it. He's in there thinking, what can I put in now to that side? Did I really say that, Wayne? Did I? Seriously. Did I really say that? I just want to say big up to 1,935 of you that are watching, that are viewed already on YouTube. Thank you so much. 322 of you. I can. 4 of you already on YouTube. 282 of you on THFC on our X page. Now, Trossard and Zimbabwe's coming on. Nordegaard and Montelli has come off, so they've done their minutes. I expect more substitutions on the 70th minute. Oh, thank fuck for that. You fecker, Wayne. That's all I'm going to say. Fecker. I haven't yet monetized the stream. I will do. Big up to Jazz. Richie was signed to cover for within defeat. Strange when because they leave. Yeah, he is. I didn't say Zimbabwe. You know I have a speech impediment and I can't get names out right, guys. Give me a break. Right, Spurs play. I am going to do a video on this, by the way, and I'm going to rant about Spurs play because I think they're is another reason why I think Tottenham have conned us this season with Spurs play. Arsenal are charging a £5, if I'm right. I'm going to do my research on this and find how much other teams pay for their Spurs TV. I know you're only taking the piss. I cannot pronounce other players' names. I'm sorry, so I'll come up with what's in my head. And Zimbabwe sounded a good name for me, actually. I do for you guys' enjoyment. So you get a kick out and a laugh out of it. Anyway, here's Saka with his arm up in the air, doing his little jig. Crosses the ball in. Good header out by Tottenham. Header back in. Good stuff from Spurs. Porro kicks it up the field as hard and as wide as he can. Arsenal now. But there will be a post-match show tonight, guys. So join me for that at 8 o'clock. I don't know if I'm doing it solo or I'm going to be joined by a guest. Straight down the throat of the Vicario. And there he is, doing this. Come on, Lanza. The Danzo. Get that ball and kick it up the pitch and stop having the shots at me. And again, it was a long ball by Raya. It was Porro lost the ball, and there was the Arsenal player straight down the throat of now, I do apologise if you can hear noise in the background. It's a dustman, so I'm going to mute myself and go by my reaction to what's happening on the pitch. I don't know if you can hear the noise or not, but anyway, here's Arsenal. That was Nordegaard that had a bloody shot there. Arsenal putting a bit of pressure on Tottenham. 20 minutes to go, 1-0 up. Can we hold on? Can we get a second? When Arsenal start making changes, Arsenal just start to come into the game, and I think this is where the fitness and the camera ties in to where we are. is starting to hit home. Maybe a little bit of jet lag hitting the players that have trained pretty hard. But Arsenal really don't look like scoring, to be fair. They really don't. Tottenham have been more, and let's go. What a catch from Vicario. Thank you so much. Actually, who's captain? And there's Vicario, really raring he's captain, roaring at these defenders. Come on, wake up. He's shouting at them. Come on, come on. Guys, I don't know what you guys think. Guys, let me know. Have you been impressed with Tottenham's play today? Stupidly enough, I have. I've been really impressed. I think defensively we've been outstanding. I think the midfield has outbossed the Arsenal midfield. Okay, in the last 5, 6, 7 minutes, Arsenal are starting to come back into it. Maybe retiring a little bit. Maybe with the heat and everything, it's taken it a bit out of us. But have to say, Demo did say, did you say Richie was going to be? No, I didn't. It was Wayne Winding. I was waiting for you to come in and catch that comment. I can't remember, but apparently Wayne says now he's on the wind up. Surely not. I know we joke about things, but no, did you know I didn't? I didn't. Seriously, I didn't. I know I'm delusional, but am I that delusional? Thank God he's saying no, thank God. Oh Lord. Good header out by Spency boy. Well on Spence, the Jedi Master. Oh dear. Don't get to watch. Happy to hear the team defensive looks better. Yeah, Jazz, absolutely brilliant. I don't blame you for not paying the €45, by the way. €45 for 5 preseason games. And I don't use Spurs play. Well, I will be using it more this year because of the under-18s, which we are covering on this channel. But apart from that, no, it's ridiculous, man. I am going to have a rant about that. But anyway, corner kick to Spurs, 72 minutes gone. Spurs 1, Arsenal 0 here in the North London Derby in Hong Kong. Festival of Football 25-26. There's Tottenham looking intent and defensively strong. Here's Tottenham now. Here's the player that should not be named. Good header out that was from a bit of ping ball machine in the defensive area. Well headed out that is. But here's Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr, oh, well done from Sarr. Loses it. Unlucky. Odegaard trying to work out. Mateus Tau trying to press. And he does. It gives a free kick to Arsenal. But Arsenal take it quickly. The Arsenal player still on the ground. And are they going to stop? They are. They are going to stop. The referees just notes the player on the ground rolling around. And it's Saka holding his side knee. His left knee. Has he got a bit of a dead leg? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what he does. Can I just say he never touched him? No, he didn't make any subs at half time, Wayne. He has brought on Tail, Danso, and Johnson. Johnson does what Johnson's doing great now at the moment. He's gone missing. Dermo, I mentioned before, no matter the sport, I don't focus on expeditions, only the injuries afterwards. We get to view what counts. Exactly. There's no injuries at the moment, guys. Sonny is about to come on. The legend that is human son. The crowd. And Basuma's coming on. Jesus, Basuma's coming on. That's us losing the game then. Just sent you something in our WhatsApp, Tequila. Can you answer it if you can? While there's a bit of a break, I'll go through the chat. Do we get a trophy? Yeah, we do get a trophy to win this. Arteta again will have bottled it. If Saka stays and Arsenal too much longer, he would be. I agree, Tequila. Actually, Tequila, question you: where would you think he'd be better going to when he leaves Arsenal? Because I think he does need to leave Arsenal. To be fair, in talks now, we're buying a loan move for. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Something we've got to watch. Maybe that might break today or tonight. Another signing in. He'd be a massive signing for us if we can get him. If no injuries, win. Exactly, Jazz. And that's what it's about. It's about no injuries. But this game for me is as big and as important Just replied to you there, Dicky. Break. Loan option to buy it probably will be. Or not, I reckon a loan option. Or no, whatever. You know what? Those yeah, I know. Oh God, please no. Oh Jesus Christ, no. Oh no. Ben Davies is coming on for his 100,000th and 10th game for Tottenham. There's Lego Man talking to Marino or Menino. This is coming on. Son's coming on. Sorry, my earpiece fell out. Lego Man. He's still complaining, right? He can't. There he is. There. Look at. Anyway, Davis and Biss coming on. Oh my! I know. I'm with you. Oh my days. Sonny's coming on as well. I think they're the three. Now, can I just say now, the Arsenal people are showing Arsenal players little pictures before they get on the pitch. Now, Gorkaris is on. This is a player we do have to watch out for. I'm disappointed as you, Greg, that Romero's not on actually to snap him like a Kit Kat and show him what the what's that girl saying? My son is low. Yeah, right. Okay, he's a traitor, love. He turned down the greatest nation in the world. Birdville's coming off. Who else is coming off? Come on, Spurs play. Put up substitutions first, can you? Can you guys let me know in the chat what subs were? Because I seem to have missed them, or they're not bringing them up. So let me know, guys. Good tackle from Basuma. Here we go. Son, Davis, Basuma on, Odegaard, Van der Ven, and Bergville taking off. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. You mean Ben Davies is at centre-back? Oh, Lord, we are in trouble. Him and Danso together. We really are screwed. With them three on the pitch. Bloody hell. We've done so well up to get 79 minutes and be winning 1-0. Now we're going to lose it now. Watch it. Anyway, good header out. That was from Spurs. Oh, good defence that was by Jed Spence. Really showing the world what it means. Oh, we are finished. Yeah, exactly, Greg. I'm with you now. No, the corner kick to Arsenal. Good header, good defending, and it's gone out for a goal kick. That was Arsenal's 10th corner of the game to Tottenham, though they had 4. There's Sonny running on the pitch. Hasn't been given the captaincy, surprisingly enough, by the way. The Newcastle game is Sunday, Wayne. I think. Let me just double check. I will always double check for you, young man. Spurs versus Arsenal. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we have got Arsenal on the attack again, but Spurs bigger higgity. Here's Jed Spence. Here's Tell. Good kick up the field by Spurs. In the hands of Raya. Right. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Newcastle is not what I wanted. Right, here we go. Newcastle is Sunday, and it is... So, 8 o'clock kickoff in South Korea. That is 12 o'clock kickoff here on Sunday. So, we'll be starting at... I think it might be a 1 o'clock kickoff, actually. Bayern Munich then, and then we've got PSG. So, I think it's a 12 o'clock kickoff Sunday, guys. So, we'll be on at 11:45 on Sunday for the Newcastle game. So, there you go. Wayne, it's Sunday. Come and join us if you want. Join me for the watch along. You want to come on? Or join us for Before the Whistle. If you want to join us for that, let us know in the group chat. Maybe we'll book Ben Davis on to stay rest because if he gets a big old punish. Exactly. So right, Greg. So right. Yeah. Ben Davis will be brought on to teach Gorkarism a lesson. Good header. Good defending by Spurs. All the way back to Vicario. 10 minutes, 9 minutes left. of this pre-season. Our 4th unbeaten in pre-season, by the way, may I add. Win and 2 draws. This will be our 2nd win. So I'm beaten in 4. I'm really defensively sound. I only conceded 2 goals in our last 3 preseason games, which is we shouldn't have conceded against Wickham, to be fair, but we did. But this is such an improvement than what we watched against Luton, to be fair. Now, Sonny and Spence doubling up. And I like the way our wingers are doubling up on the fullbacks as well, to give them a bit of a little bit of a double help. But here is Arsenal now on the break. Looking to gets the cross in. Oh, Arsenal looking dangerous. Bentancur doesn't take any chances, says, out you go. Thank you very much. And kicks it out. There is now an Arsenal player. I don't know who he is. A young lad making his debut, I think. Let's see it now. Number 17. Arsenal building again. I would say for the last 10, 15 minutes, Arsenal have been more on top of this game than Spurs have. I think it's ending how it started, when Arsenal sort of on top, on Tottenham defending. But don't forget, Arsenal have been in Hong Kong a lot longer than Spurs. Spurs have only been there for the last 3 or 4 days, and they're already acclimatized to the area jet lag and that. But Spurs do have to fly to Seoul for Sunday, so I think they'll be moving in the next day or so, probably tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? So probably moving tomorrow. Good header out by Spurs. Arsenal looking for a penalty, ain't getting one. Here's Arsenal in the Tottenham area. Come on, Spurs, defenders, let's get this win. Do not draw. Good header out now. Here's Sonny. Sonny puts on the afterburners. Look at him go. Look at him run down the wing. Has he got the legs? He has. He's got the skill as well. Oh, he plays it into Mateus Tel. Oh, unlucky. Good idea from Sonny. There was Tel. Couldn't control the ball. Back to Raya. Raya now passes it out to Arsenal star playing at the back. The game getting a little stretched at the moment. It's like a proper North London derby. I'm sure Arsenal fans do not want to lose Spurs in anything, as we don't want to lose against Arsenal in anything. And anyone that says Tottenham are going to get Arsenal, we're going to whoop us, you are so wrong, because we have put in a really good performance here. It's really heartening. What's the referee stop now? And it's Trossard that is up and down like a yo-yo. Now, number 10, James Maddison comes on for Papasar. Maddis gets a run out. Come on, Sonny, says Kai. Big up to you, Kai. I hope you've hit that subscription button, Kai. Do hit that subscription button and join us for future Spurs content as we follow Tottenham in the 25. And Nelson's coming on for Arsenal as well. So it's Archie Gray and James Maddison coming on. And Nelson's coming on for Arsenal. James Maddison said, just calm it down. Big up to you, Kai. You won't regret it, sir. And also pick up stuff for membership as well. With all the membership shows coming on as well, we will bring you the best member stuff going. We're going to double our efforts on the member stuff this year. But do pick yourself up in membership, everyone, if you can. Greg, Jazz, and do help us move up to the next level. Help us move up as we look to go to 3K before Christmas. Let's get there. Let's get there. Come on, we can do it. Like the mighty Tottenham are beating Arsenal today. I don't care it's pre-season. I just care that we're beating Arsenal, and that's going to put me in a good mood for the rest of the day. Let's check if there's any news coming through that we should be breaking with you guys. Probably not. Just checking now, guys. I'll tell you what I did watch a bit of last night, actually, was the Everton-West Ham game, which I forgot was on Sky. But anyway, here's Nelson. Arsenal, 5 minutes to go. Kick out. Oh, what you doing, Tell? Yeah, absolutely good tackling. Good tackling. And it goes out wide for a goal kick. And that is good stuff from Spurs to put on to Tell. Oh, Lord. Lordy, Miss Claudie. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's win this game. Come on. Let's win this Tottenham game. Let's get this pre-season back on track. That is what we want. Big up to big up to everyone. Wow, we've had a major jump up and we're nearly at actually 1,112. So come on, let's get to 212 before the end of the stream. Come on, guys, hit that subscription button. Let's smash it. Smash the likes as well. Helps us with the algorithm as we're going to the last 4 minutes of the game plus injury time. And of course, we are back tonight with the post-match show. There will be a member show tomorrow with you guys. With me going, there will be a member show, I think, later on this afternoon for my player ratings for this game as well. And then tonight we've got the match day thoughts and any transfer news that's going around for Newsbeat tonight. So any of the news, views, reactions from Thomas Frank from this game as well. At 8, we've got a lot coming up, and then we've got the build up to the Newcastle game. Then we've got the build up to the Bayern Munich game, and then we've definitely got the build up to the European UEFA Super Cup as well, guys, as we go ready for Burnley at home on the match day 1 of the Premier League. Now, here is a Vicario ready to kick the ball up the net, looking for some spaghetti and meatballs. Come on. Kick up the field. Long kick from Vicario. Looking for Gray. Does find Gray. Goes out for a Tottenham throw-in. Spurs now looking to put a bit of pressure on Arsenal. Sonny. There's Archie Gray waving his arm forward, wearing the number 14 shirt, which I think, Tequila, if I'm right, was Janola's number. Maybe you so, because you're the big Janola fan of the channel. So let me know if I'm correct with that. There's Jed Spence looking for a bit of Jedi magic. Long ball down the wing, and there's Mateus Tell, got the legs on Arsenal and the legs on Ben White. Spurs now looking to get the cross in. Well done from Ben Davis. Back to Jed Spence now. Jed Spence now. Sonny. Jed Spence now. Here's Archie Gray. Archie Gray now to Ben Davis. Ben Davis to Basuma. Basuma to Archie Gray. A bit of organisation does work wonders. Here's now Sonny. Sonny with the overlap of Sonny. Tottenham here playing in triangles again, and it really does pull. I can see how it really does affect with the your system, with the opposition system, because it pulls players out really where they don't want to go. They want to go into no man's land, and that's where you're pulling gaps in. But we're coming up to the last minute, 14 Dermo. Yeah, that was Janola. Long ball, and it's going all the way back. We're now into 90 seconds left of the 90. I don't know how much of time added on to be on, but surely Tottenham have won this, and we've won the North London derby, the first ever on foreign soil, and that is a bit of history by there. When you go into your quiz nights, which team won the first ever North London derby on foreign soil? You would say, I know, I was watching it with Dermatron, and it was the mighty Tottenham Hotspur who beat the Arsenal 1-0 in the TICTOC Stadium in Hong Kong. Here's Arsenal coming down to 30 seconds left. Here's Nelson. Porro, good tackle. That was indeed from Porro, and he said he didn't touch the ball. There you go, Frank, undefeated against Arsenal. Let's use it while we can. Exactly, Tequila. And do you know what, Tequila? I've watched plenty of Spurs channels say we were going to get lumped tonight. We were going to lose. Arsenal were going to lamp us. And we didn't. We stood up. We proved wrong. And you and me were the only ones that said we were going to win. Oh, really, Spurs play. Well done. What an awful corner by Odegaard. How many? 6 minutes? Where have they found 6 minutes from? Seriously. We all know Hong Kong wants Arsenal to win, but Jesus Christ, 6 minutes. Where have you found that from, Rev? Who's been putting Hong Kong money in your hip pocket? Anyway, we've got another 6 minutes of this, guys. Well, who's complaining? It is a game. And over the ball goes. Bye. See ya, ball. Off you go. Anyway, a lot of people say we're going to get pumped in this game, and we've won it. Yeah, there has been subs, Jazz. I did go over to them at the time. Yeah, Lego Man, go out for a goal kick. They have the better team. I don't think that's a question, but Arsenal have given two muppets about having good. Yeah, so that look, I don't care. It's a friendly. We've beaten Arsenal, and for me, that means everything. I don't care if a friendly or competitive game. You beat Arsenal, it means everything. Like Mickey Van der Ven said it all. Needed me to know. It's a North London derby. And that's what it means. That is what it means. It is a North London derby. Good kick up the field. 5 minutes to go of injury time. Arsenal. So could Tottenham get a second? How that would put the game to bed. Good header by Arsenal. Good header by Tell. No quarter given. Basuma running around like a headless chicken in midfield. Here's now Arsenal against Jedi Spence. Jedi Spence, good tackling from the Jedi Master. There he is. Yoda would be proud of you. Yoda would be very proud of you, Spencer. He really will. I will learn how to do a Jedi Yoda accent, by the way. Hello, what's the referee saying here? He's stopping it. He's having to talk to Brennan Johnson and Mameno, saying, I like you. Johnson says, I don't like you. Can I have your shirt? No, you can't have my shirt. Get off me. Look, ref, look, he's being an idiot here. Yeah, too right. Yellow card to the pair of them. The Arsenal player doesn't know what a yellow card is. Johnson, just mark your man. Seriously, just mark him. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Flick on. Good catch from Vicario. And he will eat up a few more minutes. And that will be that, I think, guys. Big up to everyone that's been watching. Really enjoyed your company all today. It's been a good stream. I've enjoyed this. And also the result as well. Brendan Johnson being booked. All right, Tell, you should have took that down, controlled it, and played into it. You're not playing it onto other people. Anyway, 93 minutes gone. 3 minutes more to go. Arsenal looking for this equaliser, looking to come back level. They don't deserve it. I tell you one thing, they do not deserve it. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Look, I get it. Have Arsenal looked up for this? No, they haven't. And I think Tequila's right. I think we've wanted it more than them. But that proves to me that we got this mentality now that we want to fight more. We want to prove to people more that we can do it. I really do. And I hope we can use this as a springboard. Hopefully we can use this as a springboard for the rest of the pre-season and carry it on and keep going and beat Newcastle on Sunday and get prepared. Good tackle that was from Brennan Johnson. Porro slightly kicks. We're coming up now to 2 minutes to go. Porro there, first bad. But here's Nelson for Arsenal. Nelson looking for options, but Brennan Johnson doing. Brennan Johnson's been very quiet when he's come on, by the way. And that's not a free kick. Oh, for fuck's sake, ref. Seriously. I've been well impressed, Carl. I've been so impressed with this Tottenham performance. It's so much better with Frank's happening now. Hopefully, a few players in. I think, yeah, a few more players in. I think this really will be without thought, without thought, and without thought Arsenal today. And that's what it is. We've outfought them. And maybe Tequila. I know Tequila's probably right that Arsenal haven't wanted it more. I think we have wanted it more. But I think being organised and being tactically organised has been such a breath of fresh air. Good out there from Spence. Arsenal still looking for that equaliser, still looking for that to get back in. But a Tottenham win will really boost everyone. But here's Porro. Porro's looking for a crossfield ball. He is. He's finding Sonny in acres and acres and acres and acres of space. He crosses it in. Oh, he was trying to find Mateus Tail first time. Unlucky. But Arsenal, last chance of the game for them. Sonny running back like a man possessed. Good tackle. Free kick. But it doesn't really matter. There's Madison. I thought he was about to kiss the referee there. Anyway, coming up to 10 seconds to go. Arsenal, you have lost this. You are in the gutter because Tottenham are the kings of White Hart Lane. We're the kings of North London. Go on. We're now into injury time. The referee, I think this is going to be the last attack of the game. Blow the bloody whistle, ref, will you? Would you blow the bloody whistle? They're not doing anything. Go on, don't blow it now. And it's gone out. And that is it, guys. I think that is it. Tottenham Hotspur have beaten Arsenal by 1-0. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. The flags are flying. There's Frank looking a little bit important. His first North London victory over the old enemy, over Arsenal. I don't know where the referee's finding all this time. I thought the game had finished there for a minute, but it's a goal kick. Me got overexcited there. There's Mateus' tail. Get off me. You don't deserve to touch the white of Tottenham. Referee, would you blow the bloody whistle? Seriously, where are you finding all this extra time from? Honest to God, love. And that is it. There's Lego man. Can I go and play with my Lego now? Jet Spence with the long throw in. Come on, ref, blow the fucking whistle, would you? For fuck's sake. I know you're an Arsenal fan, probably deep inside, but that is it. Yes. Come on. That win means everything. That win means absolutely everything. Come on. Come on. We're going to win this now. Come on. We're going to beat Newcastle. We're going to beat Bayern Munich, and we're going to win the Super Cup. Thomas Frank, number one, his first North London victory for Spurs as we beat the old enemy 1-0. Come on. That's it. We're going to win the league, boys. That's it. I need to keep. Oh, dear. I bet there is some Arsenal meltdowns. I bet there is. I know. I love it. I love it. Anytime we beat Arsenal, I love it. Just shows who's a better side in North London. You may have your bottles, but we've got the Europa League. Yeah. I know the King's probably having a laugh at my expense there. Oh, dear. Oh, guys, what a win. And look at that. Beautiful scene. All the Tottenham flags waving and that. But it was all courtesy of one man and one man only. Papa Sarr from the halfway line. We all had Naeem from the halfway line. Really? You're hugging Arteta? Seriously? Seriously, you're hugging Arteta? Yeah, exactly, Carl. But anyway, guys, that is it. Tottenham have beaten Arsenal by 1-0. I want to thank you all for your company this morning. I've got a few errands to run, but don't you worry. Dermatron will be back tonight at 8 o'clock with the post-match show. Really, don't be hugging him. You might. Don't. Please, son, don't be hugging him, please. You lost a little bit of respect now because you hugged him. Please don't. There's Tottenham. There's Sonny. Yeah, I'm back tonight at 8, guys, with Newsbeat, with all the latest news, views, latest news, and breaking news. And also a bit from what Thomas Frank had to say about tonight's game. I'm going to go over that. And then also there will be a video out later as well with my ratings of the game as well. So watch that for you guys. So that video will drop sometime today. There will be a quick video as well with my instant pre-game thoughts, so do watch out for that as well, guys, if you can. But guys, thank you all for watching. Come on, you Spurs. In Big Thomas Frank we trust. He has now left the station. Thomas Frank is on his way to the promised land. Are we all aboard the Thomas Frank engine? Of course we are, because we love Tottenham. We're the mighty Spurs. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future shows. Thank you all. See you later. Come on, you Spurs. In Thomas Frank we trust. We're the mighty Spurs. We beat Arsenal 1-0. Come on.